Good day, viewers, and welcome back to Regional Review. My name is Monique Adams, and I'm your South correspondent for Namibia Media Holdings. Today, we're celebrating World Museum Day. It's a celebration of man-made creations, from mummies in Egypt to interesting sculptures in Greece. So, wherever you find yourself and there's a museum close by, make sure that you take a trip back in time. So let's get started in today's show. First up in today's news, China Henan International Corporation employees signed a petition. The dispute signed was for unfair dismissal, unfair discrimination, disclosure of information, severance packages, and unfair labor practices. Insurance company claims employee stole 18 million Namibian dollars. Insurance company claims employee stole 18 million Namibian dollars. Werner Gwaggemoop allegedly stole 18 million Namibian dollars from Holland, Namibia from July 2019 to March this year, 2022. According to the managing director, Richard Aston, the theft was discovered on the 6th of April 2022. Currently, Werner Gwaggemoop is out on bail and is awaiting for trial. Now I get to speak to Susanna Kadikwa, who is the school principal of the Alzenkeer Primary School. She talks about the Alzenkeer project in collaboration with Germany. Now I get to speak to Susanna Kadikwa, who is the school principal of the Alzenkeer Primary School. She talks about the Alzenkeer project in collaboration with Germany.
I am Mrs. Susanna Kadikwa, principal of the Alzenkeer Primary School. We are running a project since 2019 and it is the Oceancare Volunteer Project. This social educational commitment was initiated and carried out by the German Foundation, Kinderförderungsstiftung, and the Directorate of Education, Arts and Culture in the Garas Regional Council. In September 2019, Maike Reinhardt, the project manager, visited the 6 schools alongside the Orange River. In 2019, October, a delegation of Namibia attended the 3rd Paternoster Conference in South Africa, Paternoster. In February 2020, the founder of the foundation and board members visited Oceancare. After consultations, negotiations and planning, it was decided that they will start the project at the Oceancare Primary School, and we received our first team of volunteers in October 2020. The target group of this project are the grade 1 to 3 learners, and the main tasks is teaching life skills education through afternoon workshops and student assistance in the classes as well as the local clinic. The effects of the volunteer work on the children, teachers and volunteers. To start with, the learners. There is a definite improvement in learners' performance since the inception of this project. It also gives a radical healthy boost to self-confidence and self-esteem of the learners. Learners with special needs have been empowered through individual sessions or sessions in smaller groups. The project manager informed me that we still have to sign a memorandum of understanding, and they want it for 10 years. So we are now already in the 3rd year.
And for you as the principal, how does that make you feel?
It definitely gives me strength sometimes when I'm so tired, because the administration of this project is something on its own, but it gives me strength because there are a lot of possible future developments, which include the building of a media center, a library in the near future. And it's definitely something great.
And anything further you would like to add or say?
Yeah, there is definitely still room for growth, expansion, recommendations for future inquiry, as well as the strengthening of conversations. And towards the end of the year, we will have a qualitative as well as a quantitative measurement to carry out, so that we can really see what's the impact of the project.
Hello, please.
And for you as the principal, how does that make you feel?
It definitely gives me strength sometimes when I'm so tired, because the administration of this project is something on its own, but it gives me strength because there are a lot of possible future developments, which include the building of a media center, a library in the near future. And it's definitely something great.
And anything further you would like to add or say?
Yeah, there is definitely still room for growth, expansion recommendations for future inquiry, as well as the strengthening of conversations. And towards the end of the year, we will have a qualitative as well as a quantitative measurement to carry out so that we can really see what's the impact of the project.
Hello. Freeze.
Well, that has brought us to the end of today's news segment. Now we head over to today's interview, where we got to sit down with Giep Barnard, who is a coffee shop owner in Koes. Giep Barnard is a coffee shop owner in Koes and used to receive many tourists to his establishment. Now, since the Rietfontein and Mata Mata border post have been closed for almost 3 years now, this has made his establishment suffer with not receiving so many tourists. He calls upon the Ministry of Home Affairs for assistance or reasons why the Mata Mata and Rietfontein border post have not been opened yet.
Okay, ek wil graag by die ministerie wil weet van immigrasie en die minister van natuurbewaring, wat is die probleem? Laat ons nie die hek by Mata Mata en by Rietfontein aan die kant Arwap kan opkry nie. Wat is die probleem wat dan dat veroorsaak? Want op die huidige oomblik kan die toeriste van Suid-Afrika nie deur die Kalahari Park, oorgrenspark na ons toe deurkom nie. En beïnvloed dit al die gastehuise en lodges wat op die roete lê na die Kalahari Park en na Rietfontein. En dit stream ons ook met die toeriste om dit verder te bevorder, want op die huidige oomblik kan ons dit nie bevorder nie as gevolg van dat die hek gesluit is, en sal ons graag van Han en die ministerie wil weet wat die probleem is en hoe kan ons die probleem gesamentlik kan aanspreek.
En hoe lang is
die hek is nou al meer is al amper 3 jaar wat hy toe is. So ek weet nou nie, hulle moet 'n rede kom hoekom ons nou nie die hek kan oopmaak nie, of kan ons dalk nie 'n samewerkingsooreenkoms kry dat ons dit kan oopmaak nie.
Well, that has unfortunately brought us to the end of today's show, but please do make sure that you catch me again next week, Wednesday, same time, same place. For now, it's a goodbye.
Rehoboth is sunny, beautiful and mild this week, with a low of -2 degrees expected during the night on Friday. Partly cloudy conditions are expected at Marintal this week, with a little rain forecast for Saturday. Patchy clouds are forecast for Keetmanshoop for the most of the week, along with mild temperatures. Wind and cooler temperatures can be expected at Karasburg, with a chilly high of 15 expected on Friday. Ludwitz is mostly sunny and cooler, with warmer weather expected over the weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, welcome to another exciting edition